How's it going, guys? It's Jayson here, and today's video is a very special video. Last week I did a video of my full collection of my Wildcards, Star and Magic Wildcards and Trophy Star Wilds, and that was awesome. I really enjoyed doing that video, so that's on my channel if you want to check it out. But this week, today's video is going to be on my complete collection of my prize cards. That's right, Teamcoach prize cards from 2015 all the way to 2020. And I'll just give you a hint there. I have over 240 prize cards. So I got some through the folders. When you buy a folder, you get a prize card. I won a lot of them through the Teamcoach website, where I've done some videos on my channel how you can win prize cards through the website. So if you want, check out those videos on my channel. And also I've done stacks of trades, as well as bought some of these prize cards on eBay, which I've had to do because each year, except for 2020, there's 54 in the set, which is quite a lot. So yeah, it's quite difficult completing the set of 54 prize cards for each year, but I'll go through every year, show you which ones that I have the set, which ones I'm still trying to get the set. So let's jump straight into it. And if you enjoy this video, much appreciated if you hit that like button. It really helps out the channel and I really appreciate it. Cheers. All right, so first up, we've got the 2015 Teamcoach prize cards, 54 in the set, 3 per team, and these were the translucent cards. This is the first year I started collecting the Teamcoach footy cards, and that is a certificate for 2015 if you won a wild card through their website. So here we go. We've got the 3 from Adelaide Crows. Eddie Betts, absolute legend, now with Carlton Blues. Paddy Dangerfield, now with Geelong. Daniel Talia. Brisbane Lions, we've got Lewis Taylor, Tommy Rockcliffe, Pierce Hanley. So a lot of these players have traded since then. Tommy Menzel, Chris Judd, absolute legend from West Coast and Carlton Blues, and Chris Yaron from the Carlton Blues. Steel side bottom, Captain Scott Pendlebury and Travis Cloak from the Collingwood Magpies. Joey Daniher, Dyson Heppel, captain, and David Zaharakis from the Bombers. Then we've got Stephen Hill, David Mundy, and Hayden Ballantyne from the Fremantle Dockers. Mitch Duncan, Tommy Hawkins, and Stevie Johnson from the Geelong Cats. We've got Big Tommy Lynch now with Richmond. Gazza Ablett, good to see him back with Geelong, absolute legend. And David Swallow from the Suns. We've got Devon Smith from the Bombers now, previously with GWS. Big Shane Mumford and Adam Treloar now with Collingwood Magpies. That's the GWS team. From the Hawks, we've got Lukey Bruce, Jack Gunston, and Sammy Mitchell from the Hawks. Dom Tyson, Bernie Vince, and Jack Watts from the Demons back in 2015. Luke McDonald, Brent Harvey, AFL VFL Games record holder from North Melbourne, and Nick Del Santo there from North Melbourne. Ollie Wines, Robbie Gray, and Travis Boak from Port Adelaide Power. Brandon Ellis, Dusty Martin, and Alex Rance from the Tigers. Jack Billings, David Armitage, and Jack Stephen from the Saints. Luke Parker, Josh Kennedy, and Buddy Franklin from the Sydney Swans. Luke Shuey, Nick Naitanui, and Matty Prittis, previous Brownlow medalist from the West Coast Eagles. And we've got Jackson McRae, Robert Murphy, and Stuart Cramroy from the Western Bulldogs. Let's jump in. So all up, that's 54. That's the complete set. Let's move on to the 2016 prize cards. All right, so here are the 2016 prize cards, and here's a certificate that you get when you win the prize card through the website. For 2015, I didn't play the competitions on the website. So the last year certificate I got off eBay and through trades. This was the first year I started doing the competitions through the website. And so with 2016, there's 54 in the set, 3 per team. 2 of them you could only win through the website or on Facebook competition, so they were very hard to get. I've put those 2 in the 2 right columns. The left column you could get through a folder. If you bought a folder and it came with a prize card, this left column here would be the ones you could win through the folders, but these ones are ultra rare because you could only win them through the website, so they only made very limited ones. So let's go through them. From the Adelaide Crows, we've got Tex Walker, Rory Sloane, new captain from the Crows, and Rory Laird. we've got Dane Beams, Stephen Martin, and Daniel Rich from Brisbane Lions. Carlton Blues, we've got Bryce Gibbs, Paddy Cripps, absolute star from the Carlton Blues, Mark Murphy, absolute legend from the Blues as well. We've got All-Australian Brodie Grundy, Taylor Adams, and Jamie Elliott from the Pies. We've got Cale Hooker from the Bombers, Michael Hurley, and Zach Merritt. Fremantle Dockers, we've got Lockie Neal, Nat Fyfe, dual Brownlow medalist, and legend of the Fremantle Dockers, Matthew Pavlich. Mark Blickarves, Joel Selwood, and Harry Taylor from the Geelong Cats. From the Suns, we've got Cade Kolajasny, Gary Ablett, and Dion Prestia now with the Tigers. We've got Heath Shaw now with, previously from Collingwood Magpies, Callum Ward, and Stephen Canelio, new captain of the GWS Giants. We've got Isaac Smith, Cyril Rioli, and Bradley Hill now with the Saints. From the Hawks, Jesse Hogan now with Fremantle, Nathan Jones, and Angus Brayshaw from the Demons. North Melbourne, we've got Andrew Swallow, Todd Goldstein, and Big Ben Brown from Kangaroos, Hamish Hartlett, Chad Wingard, and Paddy Ryder from Port Power, and Anthony Miles, Captain Trent Cotchin, and Shane Edwards from the Tigers. And from the Saints, we've got Josh Bruce, Nick Rewalt, and Paddy McCartan right there. Moving on, we've got Sydney Swans, Isaac Heaney, Dan Hanbury, and Tom Mitchell, now with the Hawks, Brownlow medalist. Shannon Hearn, Andrew Gaff, Sherrod Wellingham from the West Coast Eagles, and the captain, Marcus Bontempelli. Jake Stringer now with the Bombers, and previous premiership captain of the Western Bulldogs, Easton Wood. Alright, so that's all 54 in the set there. That's a complete set, no doubles. So let's move on to 2017. Alright, so as I've mentioned previously on my channel, I didn't collect Teamcoach for 2017, but I did win some prize cards through their website, which is awesome. So I'll just run through this. There was 54 in the set. I only have 6 here and 1 double. So these are the ones I have for 2017. And I've got from the Bombers, Dyson Heppel, Anthony McDonald, Tipper, Woody playing footy, Darcy Parish, all from the Bombers. I've got the absolute star, Paddy Dangerfield from the Geelong Cats, legend of the Hawks, Luke Hodge, and champion from the Tigers, Dusty Martin. And the 1 double I've got is Paddy Dangerfield because he's an absolute star. So all up, I've only got 7 there, but there was 54 in the set, 3 per team. Alright, so all up now, that is 115 prize cards in my collection. Let's jump in to 2018. Alright, so 2018, again, they have 54 in the set, 3 per team. I did get the full set because I went back onto Teamcoach 2018 and I had to get the full set of these. So there's the certificate there. 54 in the set. Again, it was the bottom row you could get in the folders. These 2 rows you could only get through the website, so they were a lot harder to get. So let's jump into them. Adelaide Crows, we've got Brad Crouch right there, Matt Crouch, and Rory Sloane. From the Brisbane Lions, we've got Eric Hipwood, Dane Beams, and Lewis Taylor. And from the Carlton Blues, we've got Matthew Cruiser, Paddy Cripps, and Charlie Curnow. Sorry. All right, moving on. Collingwood Magpies, we've got the captain, Scott Pendlebury. We've got Will Hoskin Elliott there, and Jeremy Howe. From the Bombers, we've got David Zaharakis, Orazio Fantasia, go BT, and Andrew McGrath, number 1 draft pick. We've got Lockie Neal from the Fremantle Dockers, now with the Brisbane Lions. Bradley Hill, nice card there, from now with the Saints, and Cam McCarthy. Moving on with the Geelong Cats, we have Lockie Henderson, Mitch Duncan, and Sam Menengola. From the Suns, we've got Pierce Hanley, Stephen May, now with the Demons, and David Swallow. And from the GWS Giants, we've got Jonathan Patton, Phil Davis, and previous Coleman medalist Jeremy Cameron. Alright, next up, we've got the Hawks, and we've got the Brownlow medalist Tommy Mitchell. We've got Ryan Burton and Jager O'Meara. From the Demons, we've got Tom McDonald, Michael Hibbert, and Clayton Oliver. Gun. Sean Higgins, Big Ben Brown, and Luke McDonald from North Melbourne Kangaroos. From Port Power, we've got Ollie Wines, Travis Boak, and Sam Powell-Pepper. From the Tigers, we've got Basher Hooley, Alex Rance, and Daniel Rioli. And from the Saints, we've got Dylan Robertson, Jake Carlisle, and Jack Billings there. Sydney Swans, we've got Luke Parker, Josh Kennedy, and Callum Mills. From the West Coast Eagles, Luke Shuey, Nick Natanui, and Elliot Yeo. And from the Western Bulldogs, we've got Tom Boyd, Captain Marcus Bontempelli, and Jack McRae. So there's 54 there. And I've also got a couple of doubles still, so they'll be up for trade. I've got Andrew McGrath, #1 draft pick from the Bombers. Very nice there. We've got the captain of the Carlton Blues, Paddy Cripps. And we've got Pierce Hanley from the Gold Coast Suns, now with the Brisbane Lions. So these cards were the ones that you could only win through the website, so they are quite rare right now. Alright, so there's 3 right there. So in total, I have 172 right now. Let's jump into 2019. Alright, so I forgot to mention the 2018 prize cards were the first time that they did them landscape instead of portrait. They have continued that for 2019 and 2020, so I just wanted to mention that. Here's the certificate right there for 2019, and the prize cards, they continued 54 in the set, 3 per team. I really struggled this year. I found it difficult winning the prize cards through the website, and so I actually have a lot of cards that I still need for the set here, so I'm still trying. I've got 31 right now, so let's jump into it. From the Adelaide Crows, we've got Eddie Betts, now with Carlton Blues. We've got Dane Zorko, Hugh McCluggage, and Harris Andrews, all Australian, from the Brisbane Lions. I've got no Carlton, can you believe it? Collingwood Magpies, I've got all Australian Brodie Grundy and Jordan De Goey, absolute star. From the Bombers, got the full set. We've got Devon Smith, absolute star from the Bombers, Zachy Merritt, and Big Joey Danaher. And from Fremantle Dockers, Nat 5, had to get the Nat 5 one, and David Mundy. From the Geelong Cats, I've got Tom Hawkins as well as Gary Ablett. And then from the Gold Coast Suns, only got Tuke Miller. And from the GWS Giants, we have only got Lockie Whitfield. So need a few there. From the Hawks, I've got Liam Shields and Luke Bruce right there. From the, what have we got next? Melbourne, I've got no Melbourne. North Melbourne, I've got Majak Dor as well as Jack Zeeble right there. Then from Port, I've just got Justin Westhoff. From the Tigers, I've only got 2. I've got Nick Vlauston and Dusty Martin. And then from the Saints, I've got the full set. I've got Jimmy Webster, Jade Gresham, and Jaron Geary, captain right there. Sydney Swans, I've got 2. Jake Lloyd, as well as Buddy Franklin right there. 1 West Coast Jack Redden, and I've got the full set of the Bulldogs, Easton Wood, Toby McLean, and Lockie Hunter. What I find interesting is that with the Doggies one, they forgot to print the Teamcoach 2019 logo on the Doggies one, so that was pretty interesting as well. And here I've got 1 double in my 2019 collection. That's Hugh McCluggage from the Brisbane Lions, so that's also up for trade. So I've got 31 in my collection as well as 1 double, so that's 32 to bring the total up to 204 prize cards. Alright guys, let's jump in to 2020. Alright, so here are my 2020 prize cards right now. Here's the certificate that you get when you win a prize card through the website. That looks awesome. And they still did the landscape instead of portrait design, which I don't mind. They look pretty cool. But this is the first year, 2020 is the first year where they only did 2 prize cards per team, 2 players per team, so there's only 36 in the set, which is great because it's a lot easier to collect the set, which is awesome. So I've got the full set, so all up I've got 35 right now out of the 36. I've got the last one coming in the mail, but I don't have it yet. Once I get it, I will do a separate video showing the full set of the 2020 prize cards, but let's run through the 35 that I've got. I've got Rory Laird and Brodie Smith from the Adelaide Crows. I've got Charlie Cameron and Lockie Neal from the Brisbane Lions. I've got Sammy Walsh, Rising Star Award winner from the Carlton Blues, and Jacob Wiedering from Collingwood Magpies, Darcy Moore and Adam Treloar. From the Bombers, I've got Adam Sard and Dylan Shield right there. The last card I need for the set, Jesse Hogan, which is coming in the mail, and Rory Lobb from the Fremantle Dockers. I've got Mark Blickovs and Paddy Dangerfield from the Cats, Jared Harbrow and Ben King from the Suns, and then Nick Haynes and Josh Kelly from the GWS Giants. From the Hawks, I've got Isaac Smith and Chad Wingard, Angus Brayshaw and Jack Viney from the Demons, Todd Goldstein and Robbie Tarrant, awesome defender from the Kangaroos. Got Robbie Gray and Dan Houston from Port Power. I've got Shane Edwards there and Tommy Lynch, Big Tom Lynch from the Tigers. Jack Billings and Dan Hanbury, previously with the Sydney Swans, now with the Saints. From the Sydney Swans, we've got Tom Papley and Dane Rampy. Jeremy McGovern, All-Australian, and Liam Ryan from the West Coast Eagles. And finally, we've got Caleb Daniel and Josh Dunkley from the Western Bulldogs. And finally, I've got two doubles for my 2020 prize cards. That's Liam Ryan from the West Coast Eagles and Josh Dunkley from the Western Bulldogs, and they are also up for trade. So all up, there's 35 prize cards plus the two spares, 37. So in total, that is 241 prize cards in my collection. All right, so we're far from complete, but we're getting there. Guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, much appreciated if you hit that like button. Hope you did. Let me know in the comments, which one is your favorite prize card? What year? What player? I look forward to hearing your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe. We've got stacks more Teamcoach footy card videos on my channel. So I'll speak to you soon. See ya.